It's all about the grind, baby. All right, so I work for a company called Aqua Pro Systems that is in Westchester, Ohio. And what we pretty much do is build above ground pool pumps, pool heaters. You know, it can be, in ground pool heaters and all that stuff, pumps, sand filters, um, spa blowers, all that good stuff that you can think of when it comes to pools. I would say probably the hardest thing to do there, which I haven't done yet. They got an actual pool line where they make these bigger pumps and you have to test them. I haven't done that yet, so I really don't know how that goes. But so far, you know, I've done units. I've built big units like that you put outside of your pool to help, you know, warm up your pool, all that stuff, and that takes some time itself. I've done spa blowers. There was a time where I was dealing with like Freon and all that because you have to test your units. And I really want to get back into that. I was doing brazing as well, and that's something that I'm working on getting into now. But it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of good people there, and it's just what I love. That's what I love doing. You know, our days usually don't start until 6 a.m. And on a busy day, you know, if we're steady, we can stay our full 8 hours or whatever. Sometimes there'll be overtime if we got trucks to unload or whatever. But our usual out time is 2:30. So 6 a.m. to 2:30 every day. On a busy day, we'll stay there all day. But when it's like really slow, like right now, it's pretty slow. So everybody's leaving, going home early, whatever. Sometimes we do have to work on the weekends if it is that slow. But I got some news for them. I ain't working on no weekends. I'm not a weekend person. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do, man. And I couldn't see myself anywhere else. I really couldn't, because this is what I enjoy doing. So no matter what it is in life that you are doing, whether that is selling cars, flipping burgers, selling fruit on the street, going around selling meat to people from door to door, it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you are out here making a change in this world, making a change in your life and grinding out here, because that is what matters. That is what matters, man. Keep your mind occupied and don't stress out about what is going on in this world. Don't do that. Keep your mind occupied and stay busy. Back in 2007, the end of 2007, is when I met my wife. Of course, she wasn't my wife at the time. I just met her. But I was literally at McDonald's. I was at McDonald's and I had my friends with me. The only people I hung out with really in school was chicks. I'm not gonna lie, I was a player. And you know, one of my friends, her name was Helena. She said, "Hey, you know, you think she's cute?" And you know, she pointed at Victoria, and I was like, "Oh yeah, dude. You know, she's fine. She looks good." She's like, "Good, because I'm gonna go get her your number." And I'm like, "Man, here we go. I don't even know this girl, and she's about ready to go get her number and give it to me. Like this is weird." She probably ain't even gonna look at me like that. But it was about a couple days, or maybe it was that night. I think it might have been that night when I called her. So we seen each other at McDonald's, but we really didn't like speak to each other. I think that she was still in a relationship whenever I called her and I was talking to her. I didn't think that it was going to get serious, guys. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was just going to be, you know, me and her just hit it off one time and be done. But that was not the case. After a few months go by, I fell in love with this girl. I absolutely fell in love with this girl. And at the time, I was still involved in some street stuff, you know, some violence and all that. We were together for, I think, like 5 years or something like that. And I was still involved with all this violence. And I recall, you know, her saying, "Hey, you know, there comes a time in your life when you got to grow up, you know. I want this in life. I want to be able to have things in life." And finally one day it just clicked in my head. I'm like, dude, this isn't what I want anymore, you know. This girl, I want her. This is what I want the rest of my life, is this woman. She pretty much turned me around. She turned my life around. And I thank God every day. I thank God every day for just putting her in my path. I really do, because I probably wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her. Like I said, man, we hit it off. I didn't think it was gonna last, and it did. We've been together for 14 years now, and I couldn't see my life without her. I couldn't. She's the best thing that's happened to me. So me and her's been through a lot, and I mean a lot. Times to where we come close to being homeless. Wouldn't have nowhere to live. Power cut off in the middle of winter, in the middle of summer. She seen me when I went to jail, and I was in there for a year. She's just seen it all. She's seen me at my lowest, and she's seen me now at the best point of my life. And I'm not just proud of myself, but I'm proud of her. She made me who I am today. Like I said previously, I can go on for days. I can tell you guys a lot of stories on what I've done, but I'm not the type of person that's going to brag about the stupid things that I've done in life and what I have. That's just not me. I'm just glad that I have my wife. I'm glad that I have my family, just like you guys should be. Get out here, enjoy life. Much love to you guys. Peace.